Hold on. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the Mimi Show. Hold on. All right. Let me send Polly an email real quick and we'll get started. Okay, so I go get my nails done today at, what time do I go? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Cece. Hi, Polo. Hi, Lisa B. Welcome. It's so good to see you guys. Yes, 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 yes. I think I got a great show today. Welcome to the Mimi Show. And you know what? Let's start the Mimi Show out with a song.
The Mimi Show, the Mimi Show, it's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show, it's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show, it's the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, it's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah. The Mimi Show is the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 oh. The Mimi Show is the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 oh. The Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah. The Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, oh, Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, it's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah. The Mimi Show is the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 oh. The Mimi Show is the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 oh. The Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah.
Rock me. Rock it, you little. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome to the Mimi Show. I will have the camera off today, but still love you guys. You're the greatest. First and foremost, let's give it up to Polo. Attention, Polo. Attention, everyone. Attention, attention. Polo's Porch has gifted us a super chat. Let's sing a song for Polo. Polo is the greatest. He is the greatest. Polo is the greatest. He is the greatest. Polo is the greatest. He is the greatest. Thank you for my super chat. Thank you for my super chat, Polo. Thank you for my super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Polo, for my super chat. Thank you, Polo, so much. Now, let's all put some wonderful hearts and fans in the chat for our wonderful Polo. Yes. Yes. Give it up for Polo. Where my fans at? Where my fans at? Hello, Control. Welcome to the Mimi Show. Hello, Michelle. And I think I'm missing someone else. Marines in the house. Marines in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, guys, we're going to start off today with Hi, Demon Dictator. Let me see what I have in my repertoire for Donald Trump. Do you guys want to skip the news today or what? It's up to you. Let me see what I got. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got here. I have a really good one on Andrew. Okay, let's do a quick quick snippet on Donald Trump, and then we're going to move on.
Before you even get to the fact that their cult leader has dementia, mental illness, looks like he's 2 feet in the ground already. These policies are inherently anti-life, anti-family, anti-people, anti-business. And the lies that the Republican Party, which is now morphed into a full-blown cult called MAGA, the lies that they have told people for decades are so brazenly exposed right now. If people still buy into the fact that, oh, Republicans are they're so good with the economy, they just like the hate that the Republican Party serves, particularly the brand of hate that Donald Trump serves up. And this is what he serves up. They decided, instead of funding TSA, because we have 900 million travelers in America, increasing flights, we're supposed to be free markets, all this stuff. They just can't fund it because Donald Trump wants the SAVE Act, because he wants to disenfranchise people, because he wants another term. The only way he's going to get another term is if he cheats and terrorizes people. So this dipshit decides to put ICE in the airports. Play the clip.
Leave her alone! Fucking what are you doing?
Uh-oh!
Leave her alone! What the hell are you doing?
I hope you're so fucking proud of yourselves, you fucking assholes. You're on video now, too. Yeah. Shame on you. You fucking un-American pieces of shit. Fuck you.
So this is at San Francisco. So that's the one video where
This is the fallout of what's going on at the airport with ICE agents being there. Okay? There seems to be some disruptive stuff going on. It is very scary, Control, that Donald Trump calls his gang of people to ascend upon all these airports, which is going to make all heck break loose. Okay? They're untrained, unprofessional thugs. I'm going to show you that clip again of this woman being harassed at the airport. Okay? And there's more and more clips. This is a sign of, I don't know what the hell we're doing, but we're gonna come in here and pretend like we know what we're doing. ICE agents are thugs. They do not know what they're doing. They're untrained, uneducated maybe, and not on the up and up. And all these people are trying to do is get from A to B so they can get to where they need to be. But instead, they're being harassed. Dancer, you must be talking about, I believe her name is Nancy and Peretti. They were both unalived by ICE agents. They were not doing anything wrong when they were, these citizens of the United States were unalived by ICE people. I don't like ICE. I think they're trained. They don't have the mental capacity to do this job. They're harassing people. And I am just appalled by this horrible, horrific behavior. They're not trained, just horrible processes and procedures, says CC. Control says, are they even trained properly? No, Control. Marine says, they just use any excuse to become violent. Violent. Okay? These violent thugs are going around throwing women on the floor, hog tying them, throwing them in chairs, and telling them that they're doing a service to Donald Trump.
Another term. The only way he's going to get another term is if he cheats and terrorizes people.
He's been doing that since he moved into the White House, cheating, terrorizing people. In Minnesota, those two innocent protesters were unalived by ICE. That will go in history. That will go down in history. That is going to be a part of Donald Trump's legacy, is ICE.
So this dipshit decides to put ICE in the airports. Play the clip.
Leave her alone! Fucking what are you doing?
Leave her alone.
What the hell are you doing?
I hope you're so fucking proud of yourselves, you fucking asshole.
Sorry, I wasn't
You're on
laughing at
video.
them. I was laughing at her holding on to the rail so that they couldn't get her. Did you see her hand?
Leave her alone!
Hand right here.
What the hell are you doing?
I hope you're so fucking proud of yourselves, you fucking assholes. You're on video now too. Yeah. Shame on you. You fucking un-American pieces of shit. Fuck you.
So this is at San Francisco. So that's the one video where they rolled out. And I'm sure, Stephen Miller and everybody, all the freak shows, the micro penis brigade at the White House did a.
Dan, sir, it is so nice to have you in our chat. Thank you for joining. I hope you're a subscriber. Please subscribe to the channel. And I was talking about Donald Trump a moment ago. I was saying that this is his work. This is his doing. He told ICE to go to the airports. Not a smart idea at all. ICE is combative. They are mean. They come across as thugs, as gangsters. They don't come across as good Samaritan police officers. That was what I was saying.
Mutual circle jerk when this came out. And this is like, they want us to be a serious country. They want us to take them seriously. And this is the kind of stuff they do. And then juxtaposing this, there's a bunch of videos of all of these ICE agents standing around doing fucking nothing, getting paid to do nothing while the TSA agents are working with no pay.
Well, and I feel like when I saw that he was putting ICE in airports, my first thought was the chilling effect he hopes to create, making ICE his personal police guard, and that people will be scared. Therefore, they won't protest, they won't vote, all of the things. Whether it was intentional or not, or he's a dipshit that couldn't think that far ahead. I mean, you could convince me either way. But scaring Americans and frightening them of the government seems to be something that he relishes.
Yes, absolutely. And this is the guy who thinks that he's incredibly smart. He's so stupid that he doesn't have enough intelligence to realize that, in fact, he is stupid, AKA the Dunning-Kruger effect. And so here, this is the guy who said, hey, I got a great idea. Let's put bleach in the body and we'll, run out all the COVID. So they ask him, whose idea is it to put ICE in the airports?
No.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Play the clip.
Anybody can comment in the chat, Michelle. Just make sure you're in the main one. Go to Lady Letitia and don't go. You're in the main one. Darcy must be in like the mobile. Good point, Sassy. Yeah, but dancers, some of these people that are doing their job are not trained properly. Because if they were trained properly, people shouldn't die on your shift, be unalived on any capacity. unless it's warranted, unless there's an imminent threat. But there hasn't been a threat.
We're dealing really mine. That was mine. That was like the paperclip. You know the story of the paperclip? 182 years ago, a man discovered the paperclip. It was so simple. And everybody that looked at it say, why didn't I think of that? Ice was my idea.
Okay. This fucking buffoon.
Ice was his idea, as if. Thank you, Demon Dictator. As if he's created he created stop world hunger. Okay? That's how he's coming across. Dancer, how old are you? Not the flying monkey.
Really unbelievable, the impunity in which he is able to be a full-blown mental patient escapee with dementia running around. And I believe that it was his idea to put ice in there. I 100%, because it's a stupid idea.
Terrible.
It's total waste, fraud, and abuse. I'm sure Steve Miller's like, oh yeah, let's get some airport footage. Way to go, boss. You're such a tough guy. I mean, but then how he goes to the paperclip. Okay. Nobody reports on this shit. This is not a person who's all there. His brain is cooked. It is completely cooked. And before it's cooked, this guy is incompetent. He's a Nepo baby. He has bankrupted everything he's ever touched. Everything he ever touches breaks. And now he is breaking the federal government. And where are the patriots? Hello, patriot. All the keyboard, courage warriors, don't tread on me people. Where are they? Oh, now they're all about big government because these people believe in fucking nothing. And right now, the waits at the Houston airport are 240 minutes. If JFK, they're 120 minutes. It is a disaster. We have planes crashing on runways because Elon Musk and Secretary Duffy, they don't want to invest in air traffic control. And this is all a part of the Heritage Foundation. They want to privatize things like air traffic control. And trust me, people, you do not want that in the hands of corporations because they care more about profit, AKA Boeing shit falling off planes, than they do about public safety.
Let's cross to America. This is brilliant. We do this every single morning because we love her. And she loves certain people. I don't think she loves me.
MAGA policies are a disaster before you even get to the juxtaposing this. There's a bunch of videos of all of these ICE agents standing around doing fucking nothing, getting paid to do nothing while the TSA agents are working with no pay.
Well, and I feel like when I saw that he was putting ice in airports, my first thought was the chilling effect he hopes to create, making ice.
Okay. This fucking buffoon, it's really unbelievable. The impunity in which he is able to be a full-blown mental patient escapee with dementia running around. And I believe that it was his idea to put ice in there. I 100%, because it's a stupid idea. It's total waste, fraud, and abuse. I'm sure Steve Miller's like,
you sound like you're underage, sweetheart. And I don't know what these women are going to say. No swearing in my chat. Gigi in Texas, no swearing. Okay. Well, Dancer, the only reason I asked you what your age was is because some of these words that they're saying in this podcast are not for kids under You know, they might say some words that are not friendly, and I don't want you to get offended because you're young. So make sure you're at least 18, okay?
Oh yeah, let's get some airport footage. Way to go, boss. You're such a tough guy. I mean, but then how he goes to the paperclip. Okay. Nobody reports on this shit. This is not a person who's all there. His brain is cooked. It is completely cooked. And before it's cooked, this guy is incompetent. He's a Nepo baby. He has bankrupted everything he's ever touched. Everything he ever touches breaks. And now he is breaking the federal government. And where are the patriots? Hello, patriot. All the keyboard, courage warriors, don't tread on me people. Where are they?
Dancer, I have to agree with you on that. The swearing and the name calling is a bit much, and I will give you that. Yes, Cece. Yes, Cece. Exactly. If it's offensive to you and it's too much, feel free to switch it off. But if you can handle it, they're talking about some good, relevant things. I like you, Dancer. Make sure you're subscribed.
Oh, now they're all about big government because these people believe in fucking nothing. And right now, the waits at the Houston airport are 240 minutes. If JFK, they're 120 minutes.
The wait.
It is a disaster. We have planes crashing.
The wait time to get on a plane is like 4 to 5 hours.
On runways because Elon Musk and Secretary Duffy, they don't want to invest in air traffic control. And this is all a part of the Heritage Foundation. They want to privatize things like air traffic control. And trust me, people, you do not want that in the hands of corporations because they care more about profit, aka Boeing shit falling off planes, than they do about public safety. And so there was a deal Sunday night before this plane crash at LaGuardia. There was a deal. The Senate Minority Leader, who's a piece of shit, by the way, Senator Thune, had a deal with Trump. Pop this up. NBC News reported on Sunday, Senate Majority Leader John Thune discussed a proposal with President Trump to reopen TSA and end the long lines and delays at airports. Trump rejected it. And here's the deal, you guys. I'm really apologize for the next video I'm going to play for you because it's really troubling, but you have to hear what this man says. It's Senator Kennedy is a nut. Voice is fingernails on a chalkboard. But he said on TV, blames the Republican Party for this, which I was like, what's going on here? So play the clip.
Senator Cruz and I came up with a plan. We said, look, it's a two-step process. The Democrats have offered to open up everything but ICE. Ted and I said, okay, let's accept their offer. And then at the same time, we would offer a bill for reconciliation where we don't need any Democratic votes to do whatever we wanted to do with ICE. And that way we're out of the shutdown and DHS is back open. We submitted that. Senator Thune submitted that to President Trump, as is his right. He said no deals with the Democrats. It would work. We could have had TSA paid by the end of the week, but the president said no deal.
But the president said no deal. No deal, says President Trump. So whose fault is it? Who's in control of making these problems go away? Who is supposed to help the American people and to make sure the government doesn't shut down? That is Donald Trump's job. But he's got this proposal on his desk to help the TSA and everybody else that is affected by this shutdown. A proposal to help stop the shutdown. He rejects it. How do you reject something and don't have a plan in place to fix it? It's just like with the food stamps. I'm going to cut you off, but I'm not going to give you a plan for your future. Exactly, Michelle E. CC. There's just one thing I would like to say you might not agree with, but I feel when a man says they are a woman, they should use the man's bathroom. Yeah, you know what I should do, Dancer? Since it's such a problem with the men and women, do you think they should make a third bathroom for other? Just a question. What do you think about Donald Trump not coming up with a solution or not signing off on the to get the government back up and running? He's not helping. He's making things worse. I agree with you, Dancer. I like your point. I think that there should be, that extra bathroom.
Pops.
Well, first of all, Will Kane's face, who's the broadcaster for Fox, he just wants him to shut up. He's like, shut up. You're supposed to be like kissing his ass. Shut up. You can see the panic
Right.
all over his face. This is, of course, Trump doesn't care that people are having plane crashes. He doesn't care that you're standing for 6 hours in line at TSA. He's on a private jet. What he cares about is not being impeached. Therefore, what can we do to disenfranchise voters and stop the ability for women and other people that don't like me to vote? Oh, I know, the SAVE Act. So we're doing nothing to help the American people until it is guaranteed that the Democrats cannot win an election and you pass the SAVE Act. I mean, in his mind, it makes perfect sense for the reason that you started this episode with, because he's a buffoon.
Yeah. And this is a man that he absolutely has cheated his entire life. I think that there was reporting that he paid somebody to take the SAT or something like this. So his default setting is to cheat. We saw that with the insurrection. And then he's surrounded by people that are 100% for this. The bottom feeder, parasitic, subhuman human beings that gravitate towards Trump at this phase in his life are nothing short of immoral opportunists who are hell-bent on dismantling American democracy for whatever reasons. Maybe their parents abused them. Maybe they were being picked on in school. Maybe they have small penises. Maybe they have low T. I think there's probably a multitude of reasons why these people are so broken. What we need to deal with is how are we allowing the dumbest, most broken among us to govern, which tells us we have a stupid problem in the electorate. We have stupid people that vote for really dangerous people. And now they're playing victim. Well, I didn't vote for this. And it's like, oh no, all of this was in Project 2025. We saw the insurrection. We know he won't pack up his toys like a big boy and leave the White House if he were to be impeached or if there is accountability. He will do everything in his power to cheat. That's who he is. That's who he's always been. You absolutely voted for this. There is no off-ramp for us to make you feel like somehow, oh my God, you were conned. Trump won a single Trump vote. I'll give it to you. Triple Trump, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I mean, come on. You saw what he did to the economy the first time. This is going to be a million times worse. But here's the thing. One thing that the Democrats need to do well, and Zoran Mamdani has done this, he has shown the constituency how government works and how it's like, oh, this is great. They are plowing the streets. We are getting universal child care. One of the basic things in the richest country in the world, the freest country in the world, the superpower, American exceptionalism, I would think we would have so many air traffic controllers, it'd make your head spin. We are so short on air traffic control.
Why are we short on traffic? Why are we short on air traffic controllers? Why won't Donald Trump and the Republicans sign off on the bill, the TSA bill? Why are they making this difficult? It's their fault. They voted against it. It is. Bye, Dancer. Make sure you hit that like button, Dancer, and the subscribe button. Thank you. And those out there that haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. We're working to try to get 7,000 subscribers by the end of this year. You think we can do it? But I need your help. I really need for you to hit that subscribe button. All right. They don't want to pay for the traffic controllers, so we run the risk of planes crashing. Donald Trump don't want to pay the TSA workers. They don't want to give them benefits, and they're making their jobs harder at the airport. So now their airport is stuck with long lines, and your plane can be either canceled or just taken off the radar, period. Like, you don't know what's going to happen at the airport with these long lines and what's going on. There's a solution to the problem, but guess who won't fix this problem? Our president and
controllers. The Republicans consistently block ways for the country to have more air traffic controllers because these Republicans want to be in government and they want to dismantle government and they want to make you desperate and that you need them. Oh, please give us air traffic controllers.
They don't want to pay
Pop this
for
up.
them.
Aaron Rupar tweets, it's wild to read that there was one air traffic controller last night at LaGuardia, a time when the government is asking for $200 billion for Trump's vanity war. And this air traffic controller says, I messed up. Okay, here's the thing about this, you guys. We're putting all of this burden on this one guy who's dealing with a United flight that had taken off and then there were some issues. And so that fire truck was going out to get to that United plane. This Canada flight is coming down. I saw a picture of one of the pilots. He's like 30 years old, Canadian guy.
Wow.
And we have 2 pilots dead. And this is because of the lie that the Republicans have told you about American exceptionalism. It's a lie.
2 pilots are unalived because of the lack of air control. We need more air control. So if you need something to keep us safe, why wouldn't you make sure you have enough of it? Why would you lack that so that something terrible can happen? And then we're looking at each other like, how did that happen? When did that go down? Why did the plane crash? We don't have enough traffic controllers because when Donald Trump came into office, he got rid of them. He did.
They want you to feel hyped up on patriotism and hyped up on our military. And what we're seeing in Iran is all of our trillions of dollars that we've spent at the Pentagon. Number one, the president will.
He's running around with billions and billions of dollars in his pocket. And then when it comes to us little people that need extra, he throws us to the curb. Those people at that airport are frustrated. The TSA workers that are not getting paid are frustrated. I wouldn't want to work for free with you. Who wants to work for free? Their benefits are on the line. Everything is on the line. And guess who's trying to help them? Guess who's working with them, pushing for it, trying to get this government shutdown taken away? The Democrats. They're the only ones that are trying to solve the problem. What does the Republicans do? Cause the problem. What does the Democrats do? Try to solve the problem. That's all I see.
Listen to those people. He listens to Rupert Murdoch and Benjamin Netanyahu, and he's allowing Russia to lessen sanctions so that they can kill American soldiers. I mean, it's so harebrained. It's insane. But these people won't fund the basic services. And Republicans consistently vote for pro-death policies. They always vote for policies that lead to death and suffering. So all of these evangelical Christians in your life, or all of these super patriots, it's a death cult. Look at what happened at LaGuardia, because they will not fund and make pathways for air traffic controllers in the richest goddamn country on the planet.
The richest
harebrained
country on the planet. The richest country on the planet. Hello, minds. And we are playing around with traffic control. And this is what bothers me. Donald Trump has gotten rid of all these programs, but you don't have enough for TSA? It's ridiculous. Yes, we're trying to solve this problem, and the Republicans are sitting back, not voting on trying to pay the TSA workers. That's what's going on. They want to get paid, and the Republicans don't want to pay them, along with the President of the United States. No, 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 John.
It is Republican policies to its finest, and all Republican policies lead to death and suffering.
Death and suffering.
Here's the thing about all of this, particularly with air traffic control. That is a highly stressful job. And I feel like it is the blame of the government that one air traffic controller was in the tower at fucking LaGuardia. It's such a populated airport. This man, his life will never be the same because he carries that guilt. And in my opinion, the fault.
One traffic controller at LaGuardia Airport. Does that even sound logical to you? One traffic controller? LaGuardia is one of the biggest airports in the United States.
Fault is with the government that refuses to fund services necessary to protect American citizens. And I could go on and on about the billion.
Isn't it about protecting the American people? Isn't it about protecting the American people? So why not get the resources you need to protect us, so later on it won't be something deadly, and then you're like, oopsie daisy, now we need to get more traffic controllers. And then looking at Donald Trump, he's saying it, but he didn't want to cut the budget for it. Welcome.
$1 the taxpayers are paying for Trump to trick out his free plane from Qatar. I could go on and on and on about the mismanagement, waste, fraud, and abuse just by this Trump White House. You know, $24,000 for Christy Nome to rent a horse. But I think something that has really clicked in my brain is this administration does not care about the American citizens' health and well-being. And when you look at it from that lens, things start to make more sense.
It does. It makes a lot of sense. You have to look at the actions of the president to know if he cares about the people and the citizens of his country. And every time I look at my president, I notice that he does not care. He doesn't care about the citizens of America. So why would he care about Iran? It amazes me when you hear people say the regime is bad. The protesters are killing the protesters. And And then they say, well, Donald Trump is trying to help them. How? By bombing their resources so we can go over there and take them, take the ones that he hasn't bombed. There's something wrong. If he cared about the people in America, he would do things that would help the people in America. Rainer, it's obviously that you have issues. Don't come in my chat saying stupid stuff to me, or you will get kicked out. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, but watch your language. Adam, you're entitled to your opinion. Iran is not getting nukes. That's that liathon. That's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that there are nuclear bombs over there building nuclear bombs, and they're not. They're not. That's the lie that they're telling you. Hello? Adam, I'm not insecure. No, it's not a fact. That's an opinion. Okay? Go for it, Adam. I'm not trying to debate you. I don't have to go back and forth with you. I'm just talking about what's going on in America today. I'm not in no history class. I'm not in no history lesson. I don't care. No. What is going on is we're seeing a president, Donald J. Trump. We're seeing our president not give a dang about us. There you go, talking about Joe Biden. Joe Biden ain't president no more. Joe Biden's not president, and I don't remember him holding the door open, letting illegals in. Illegals have been coming over here since God knows when, and they're not going to stop. Adam, there's not an influx of illegals coming into our country. There are illegals coming into our country. We do need a better plan and a better situation in stopping the situation. But the situation that your president has come up with is barbaric. He's barbaric. And it's wrong. And there are not Latino gangs coming into the United States. Stop it, Adam. Why don't he worry about the gangs that are already here? Why don't he focus on that? Get a task force, a better one, a trained task force to... There's a lot of things Donald Trump could do besides doing the negativity that he is doing. He is not a good president. He doesn't care about the American people. Joe Biden was a great president. He cared about all the people, but he is not president anymore. And again, I don't remember him holding the door open for illegals.
Yeah, and I think you have to also look historically. This is a Republican Party problem. Historically, Trump didn't just appear out of a jack in the box and go, ta-da, we're the death cult.
Right.
The Republican Party has been lying to voters for decades. Wealth will trickle down. Billionaires are job creators. We are the pro-life party. We support family values. We support the family. It is.
Sorry, Adam, that you hate illegals, but I am not one of those people. And they're not taking our jobs. They're taking the jobs that we're not taking. No, he didn't. He wasn't removing illegal aliens. He was doing some unlawful bull crap. That's what Donald Trump is doing. He's doing some real weird, barbaric crap-a-doolittle, Adam. And I don't support ICE. Yeah, right. Oh, please do not talk about the influx of jobs that we don't have. The jobs are down, Adam. Read the report. We should be concerned about our American future. We should be concerned about the future, especially since he's taken away programs that we need. And we're not talking about Joe Biden. We're talking about Donald Trump's fake war, his thug of ICE, and the things he's doing to disrupt our nation. Yeah, sure it is. Adam, illegals are not criminals. They're not these bad thugs that Donald Trump say that they are. They're just different from me and you. They just have a different color. That's all. In a different culture. Hi, Kamari. Okay, see you soon. Kamari, I thought you needed to send me something. Adam, why is gas prices so high? If energy is so good. Thank you. The layoffs. Drill. Oh my God. Adam, have you not been to the gas stations lately? That's right, CC. Oh, yes, he is. He's a fake-a-do. Donald Trump is a fake president. Joe Biden wasn't taking away our freedoms. Donald Trump wasn't taking away our food stamps, our Medicaid, our cancer research, our the things that we need for present and for future. Joe Biden wasn't taking things away from the people that need things, Adam. I don't remember Biden starting a war. I don't remember 2 people dying on Biden's watch from ICE. No, America is going America used to be this great, wonderful country. But you know what? It's falling apart. And the only person we can blame is Donald Trump because he is the president.
It's all a fucking lie. The Republican Party is a death cult that prioritizes profits over human beings. They always have, they always will, and they enjoy. This is the sickest part of it, you guys, the most insidious part. They enjoy this type of drama, this type of fuckery,
Adam just
this sort of collapse. They revel in this kind of collapse. And the Heritage Foundation and Project 2025 wants this. They want us to be so desperate that we will sell out what we deserve for any little crumb that they throw us. This is intentional. This whole TSA, air traffic control, the dismantling of the federal government is a long, decades-long think tank of the Heritage.
I'm not talking about the illegals, Adam. I'm talking about the people that live here. The American people are struggling and suffering behind this president.
Foundation. The Heritage Foundation is a death cult. Anybody who welcomes them, who entertains them, you are dealing with absolute diabolical people that wish death upon the American population, period. Moving along, to prove my point that the Republican Party has no conviction and doesn't care about human life. Here is Representative Comer acknowledging this.
Donald Trump's policies are barbaric. He doesn't even understand his policies. How the hell am I going to understand them? And I'm not trying to understand his policies. I'm hoping the day that he gets ready and get the hell out of the White House. I don't need to understand his policies, Adam. I dropped my link. And what policies? What rules? What policies? He doesn't have any policies. He doesn't have a solution to these problems. And his solutions to the problems are making things worse. I don't care for him. No, I gave him an opportunity, Adam, to show me that he is a good president and that he is capable of ruling and governing this country. But he has proven time and time again that he is not that person. He is beyond that. He is not a leader. Hello, it's all going wrong. Good to see you. None of the presidents are the best. No one's going to say, oh, wow, we had a great president that year. Have anybody ever heard of anybody praising a president? I haven't. There's always going to be an issue. The problem is, the thing that you hope is that the current president don't put you in a situation where you're failing. You're not doing good because of the economy. The jobs are jacked up. Gas prices are up. They're taking away the food stamps, Medicaid. We're in a war. Our government is partially shut down because of Donald Trump. I mean, you name it, he's doing it. It's in disarray.
On live television, play the clip.
I'm glad the president's put ICE in there for a multitude of reasons. That'll drive the Democrats crazy.
All right. Why did he put ICE in there? Because it will drive the Democrats crazy. These people are so depraved that they'll say, hey, MAGA, we know that you're traveling today too. And we know that you have to wait in line for 4 hours to get through TSA. And we understand that there aren't enough air traffic controllers that potentially your plane can take off and land fine, but you could have a fatal collision on the tarmac. But you know what? Take it on the chin, big guys. You're driving the Democrats crazy. That's what these people believe in. That is the ethos of Fox News. That is the ethos of triple Trumpers. They believe in fucking nothing except for inflicting pain on people who have a different political view than they do, even if that means
That's what
ripping
they
up the
want
country.
you to think. They want you to think that it's the Democrats' fault and everything is falling apart because of the Democrats. That's not true. It's the Republicans. They're trying to keep us or take us back to a time where we don't want to be. Donald Trump wants us back into factories making gym shoes. We're going to bring back the factory jobs. For what? Let's keep moving. Oh, yeah, you are a cult. Donald Trump does have a cult. People will die for him. People will make excuses for him. People will believe anything that he says. That's a cult.
Constitution, ripping up civil liberties, allowing planes to fall out of skies and wrecks on tarmacs in 4 to 5 hours at TSA. All of that is worth it to them as long as a few Democrats suffer. That's how cheap and low and depraved the MAGA movement is. Don't let them off the hook for a second. If other people want to offer off-ramps, swing for the fucking fences. These people will never, ever vote for decency. Somebody who voted for Donald Trump 3 times, quit courting them, quit thinking they care about humanity, quit thinking they care about the country. Comer summed it up perfectly. They care about owning the libs. That's all we have.
Trump. Okay, let's make that clear. We don't hate Donald Trump. We don't hate people. We just calling out his BS. We're calling out his injustice. All right. Sorry about that. I have to get something to drink. Okay, let's let these ladies speak so we can move on.
Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll be back later with a lot more shitty news.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Okay, we're moving on, okay? And now we don't hate Donald Trump. We just call him out on his mess. And you're free to challenge us. I am in a lane. And my lane is critical, is that we shouldn't be in a war. Our gas prices shouldn't be up. We should have more jobs that's going on. The economy is it's not horrible, but it's not in the best shape. We were in a better shape when we were in Joe Biden, trust me. And Obama had to fix some things. Hello, Victoria. Exactly. Donald Trump's policies are strictly about personal gain and revenge. Brad, yeah, it's never ending with these people. Trump's bad, but turn a blind eye to Dems committing fraud, death, and violence themselves. Not sure. No, Brad, that's not true. Yeah, he doesn't know any policies that Donald Trump has. Kamari, oh, let me see what that is. Yeah, if you guys have a link that you want me to check out, feel free to post it in the comment section. Thank you, Kamari. He's a compulsive liar. He lies. No, Donald Trump doesn't have any policies. We gave him an opportunity to show us what type of president he was going to be. He showed us back in 2006, and it was horrible. He's a horrible president. We were protesting. There were protests. They were it was the worst 4 years in the history of presidency. And now we're dealing with it again. Why would we reelect this? No, I've given him a chance, and he's failed at every mark. Thanks, John. No, critical. If you knew me, you wouldn't say that. I did give him an opportunity. I said, let's see what he's about. I do that to every president, no matter who I voted for. Once the president becomes, whether he's a Democrat or Republican, once they become president, I support that president. If it's George Bush, I'm going to support George Bush. If it's Reagan, I'm going to support him. If it's any Republican that is a president, I'm going to support. So I started supporting Donald Trump. And when I found out that he was separating kids from their parents as a deterrent, that's when I knew he was a flake-a-do. He has done so much that I can sit here all day and pinpoint the things that he has done to make our lives hell. I did give him a chance. That's the problem, Clinical. I did give him a chance. Yes, we did give him an opportunity. I gave him an opportunity. I said, well, let's just see what he does. He might not be that bad. And my God, he is bad. Still figure out men can't be women either. That alone shows you can't have a rational conversation. I did not say women can be men and men can be women. I didn't say that. And we are having a conversation. Moving on. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kamari. And you're on your way to a doctor's appointment? Thanks, John. I'm finna get ready and go into my Meghan segment. Look in Wikipedia, even the Church of Satan says the higher of the hierarchy is called mega. Ooh. Is it the Dems' fault? Evil Dems? Glenn says. Critical. See, the liberals are so anti-facts that he said that it would make them crazy. She said that he said they did it because it would make them crazy. Not understanding that. Bring back factory jobs so we are not depending on anyone. Oh, okay. When you bring those jobs, you're going to need somebody to work them. Thank you, Mega Destroyer. I like your name. Please tell me yourself not going to sit here and tell me that a single Republican voted to keep the government shut down just so the Democrats could have a little bit of leverage. Be careful, Cool. I know. Hopefully, I go. You probably won't see me, sweetheart. I got to go get my nails done. I'm going to get something for Easter. Well, you guys can come up with some stuff, can't you? Well, he's the only one making mistakes. Donald Trump is the only one making mistakes. He's the only one getting us into these situations. Jared, what's happening on the 28th? As soon as I looked into Trump and Tony Blair's plans for Gaza before the destruction, that's what woke me up. Uh-oh. And in Peter Thiel and Elon and the rest of them, it's sickening. Stop putting words in my mouth, Brad. What does that got to do with anything? That the Democrats are the minority. Thank you. No, Adam, we're not cheating. Right now, I'm talking about the current one. Oh, oh, I bet that's a good one. The William Shea Show, Raleigh. I could just imagine. I hope that we can last these next 3 years with him. No, Trump is cheating. He's cheating with the voter rules. He's taking away boxes. He's a cheater. Like Cece said, we're talking about current events. What the hell are you talking about? Current events. Good for you. Mine's $4 a gallon. Mine's gone up. He has not helped a lot of people. That is not true, Adam. A lot of people don't have their food stamps. A lot of people don't have health care. Woo, so that makes him not racist because he helps Black people? No, he was not. No, he didn't. Good for him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Adam, the other day, he said he was glad that Mueller was dead. What kind of president is that? Adam, your president said that he was glad that Mueller was dead, but he has integrity? He doesn't have integrity. I don't respect him. What has he done? You can't even name what he's done for this country. I can tell you what he's done. Removed. Okay. I'm moving on to my next segment. Okay. Andrew. Let's talk about Andrew and Meghan today.
The removal vans are in. So this is the final move, the final bit of the jigsaw puzzle, the final part of the demise of the former prince.
Yeah, that's right. They had waited a bit and they put out vast sort of protection around the house. Because
Adam, I'm done with the Trump session. So I'm moving on to Meghan and Harry and Andrew, the royals. So I don't know if you want to come back tomorrow and listen to my second half of my Trump story. We do Trump every day now since the war because we're following the war. Okay. So you're welcome to stay and listen and hang out, but make sure you're subscribed, please. Critical, are you subscribed? Yeah, right. He's not making our paychecks bigger. The rich keep getting richer and the poor keep staying poor. If you're going to take away the benefits that the government gives us to help, then how are we supposed to survive off of what's going on in this economy? Oh, wow. The reason Trump is in this war is to liberate Iran from a tyrant. That is such a lie. Donald Trump doesn't give a shit about those people. Adam, stop with the liar do. Stop with the liar dudes. You know good and well he doesn't care about those people. If he don't give a shit about us, why would he care about those people? I heard that. And that is so stupid that he cares about those people. Donald Trump could care less. No, I heard somebody say riot. No, I meant protest. I meant protest. That was so stupid. He woke up one morning and Donald Trump went over there and took that man and his wife out of his bed in Venezuela. He wasn't going over there to Venezuela to help that country. He went over there to steal their resources. That's what he did. That's a bunch of BS. Okay, what did you write? What did you write? IFK. Riots, you were right before you corrected yourself. Is that the one? I did respond to that. I basically said I meant protest. There's no riots out there. No, Donald Trump was president a while ago. Remember back in the day? Remember January 6th? That's the president that I know. I did give him a chance. He's a thug. Peaceful president? Then why are we at war? Ukraine is our ally. We are supposed to help our allies. So why wouldn't we help Ukraine? It's stupid that we wouldn't. Just like Donald Trump is begging NATO to help him, but he forgot to let NATO know that he was going to war with Iran. Oh, we're stealing now. They're stealing. Right, Glenn. What points? What points do you need me to make? TF, most of you guys are talking about Joe Biden. Joe Biden has nothing to do with this current presidency. And Joe Biden did a hell of a good job. Now we're dealing with somebody that's incompetent, that's having health issues. Oh, yeah, his health is failing. He didn't consult anyone about this war. He just decided to do this on his own. Taking away things that people need is not good, first of all. Then he did all those executive stupid orders in the beginning and let all those criminals go. I mean, he's a criminal. He's been convicted 32 counts of fraud, of felony. Hi, Demon Dictator.
Hi, I think you should just shut this one down and start a new one for.
Okay, yeah, let's
just do nasty. That. It's getting nasty now.
I think that's a good idea because
it's not even a debate. It's not even a debate. It's not a debate anymore. It's just people being nasty. I think just shut this one down and start a new one.
Okay, you're right. I'm gonna try to read the rest of the comments and then I'm gonna shut it down, Demon Dictator.
Okay. All right then.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a bit. Okay, bye.
Okay.
No one's a coward. See, the comments are getting nasty.
Yeah. Guys, be careful. Be careful on how you speak to me and what you say. You don't have to be rude. Adam, I don't care. Adam, I don't care. Adam, I don't care. First time hearing about the manufacturing situation, Adam. Good for him. I feel like we're getting poor. I don't see the wealth. I see him getting wealthier. I see Donald Trump getting wealthier, Adam. I see he's a billionaire again, but I don't see him helping the American people. What policy has he put in place that's going to help us? He's removing things. He removed Meals on Wheels. How horrible is that? I don't know I don't know, Dancer. Good question. It usually goes up when there's a war or when something happens. When something bad happens in Congress or, a major shift in the economy, that's usually when the gas prices start. That's when you effing up. He sure did, Michelle E. He showed us exactly who he was. Sure he didn't. He's the president. He's got everything to do with it. Hello, Lisa. Lisa, we're shutting down this live. Adam, good for you guys that love Donald Trump. That's your personal preference. I'm not mad at you because you like Donald Trump. We just have difference of opinion. I don't care for him. I don't care for his policies. His leadership stinks. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's incompetent. So that's how I feel about him. But you can love him as long as you want to. Okay. No, TF, wasn't nobody blaming him for the bug flu. Sure, Adam. He has a lot of good ideas. I don't see his ideas being good. Oh, yeah, he's a racist. Just because he helped a black person doesn't mean he ain't racist. Okay, yeah, CC, I'm going to start a new live. No, he doesn't have a lot of great ideas. Okay, guys. Wow, you guys can type. Okay, I'm shutting this live down, guys. Sorry I didn't get to every comment. Okay. Adam, you have a page? You have a channel? Adam is not blocked. Who blocked Adam? Adam is still here. Oh, he did get blocked. Who blocked Adam? Did he say something or do something disrespectful? Hold on, guys. Okay, let me see. Adam. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes my moderators might block you if you say something disrespectful. Hold on, guys. Demon Dictator. Demon Dictator, can you unblock Adam? Summer. I am trying to get him unblocked. It is Trump's war. Right, Lisa. Okay, Miss Shelley, we're going to move on. Okay. Demon Dictator. Are you on mute? Demon Dictator.
I'm here. No, he was just timed out. They were all just timed out.
No, he's actually blocked.
No, I went into it and he's just timed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
They were all
a lot of comments.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of abuse in there, but he was definitely just timed out.
Okay. All right, let's start a new live. I'm starting it now.
Okay. I'll see you over the other side.
Okay, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay. Let me stop this. Okay, guys, we're gonna start a new live, and yeah, come back. And Adam, sorry you got timed out. You got to be careful. My mods are, they don't play with the disrespect. Okay, so come back tomorrow and we'll start again. Love you guys. Bye-bye. See you in a minute.